Hello, excuse me. Sorry about that. Hello, welcome back to Let's Play Jane's Fighters Anthology as we continue with the Baltic campaign. Last time, if I recall correctly, we flew an armed recon mission destroying supply trucks wherever we could find them, and fortunately for us, they were very neatly stacked up and pretty easy to gun down. And I believe we finished. I want to say we finished kicking Russia, or just about finished kicking them out of Lithuania. So I'm sure our attention is sure to turn to the other Baltic states soon. So let's see what today's mission is. Short supply. Parnu Air Base date August 30th, local time, 14:20 hours. Weather, cloudy. Situation, as Lithuania rejoices in its liberation, NATO presses on in Estonia. Mission objective: 2 Olekma supply ships sailing under the escort of Russian frigates are attempting to reach Russian forces holding the coast of northern Estonia. Attack and destroy the supply ships using air-to-surface anti-ship missiles. Threat suppression data: ground opposition, SAMs from Krivak-class frigates, air opposition unknown. Electronic intelligence support aircraft unknown. So, we are American this time, so this seems like a pretty cut and dried mission. Obviously for this one we'll take the our F-35 stand-in, and I think we should be able to. We could probably take this guy. Actually, oh, that would be some jamming power. Because we're not allowed to take AMRAAMs in that slot, right? Okay, how is it that that slot can hold jamming pods and chaff pods and cluster bombs, but it can only hold one Maverick and no AMRAAMs or Sidewinders? Like, I just don't get it. It's obviously not a weight issue, maybe a space issue, you know, with the AMRAAMs kind of being long and narrow. You know, maybe they just don't have the length, but even that's kind of a hard sell. But in any case, we can throw in 3 jamming pods, which combined with our onboard chaff layer dispensers should be sufficient. Meanwhile, there you are, harpoons. And with that, let's get started. Oh fuck, it's a fog mission. I know it probably said that in the briefing, but as you know, I don't always pay attention to that first tab very much. So we're gonna go emission silent for now. Are we? We still sound dangerously close to the ground. So let's get up above this fog. And there we are. Now we can head over to destroy the Olekmas, if that is their real name. So we do have hostiles on sensors. Looks like they're flying combat air patrol. If we slow down, we can see if the Raphaels. Yep, there they go. The Raphaels can kind of soak up some of their fire, and then we can move into support. 29M, Su-27s. That should be pretty doable for them. Of course, I'm sure a little help wouldn't go unappreciated. Let's not use our harpoons on them. Alright, so let's go back into, oh, got his attention. Got him. Okay, so that should take care of most of the aircraft around us. Looks like the Raphaels are pursuing the survivors. There's more contacts to the east, but we'll worry about those later. Now, where did I put those harpoons? There they are. So, I think we'll launch when we get to about 20 nautical miles. We may be able to take all the ships down ourselves without having to rely on our wingmen at all. We'll see. There we go. He's got a... Okay. Oh, wait. Open the weapon bay doors, Hal. We'll fire off 2 for now. And we'll let our wingman attack the other one. Alright, we got the TV camera feed so we can see what's going on. Missile should be almost there. But in that fog it's hard to see anything. Looks like there's the ship. And they came in for their pop-up attack. Okay, perfect. So, I mean, a metagamer would use his harpoon, or have his wingman use his harpoon, so that way it doesn't detract from their inventory, but I'm not a metagamer. They did say 2, right? Yeah. And I don't care to stick around and fight the other ships, so I think that's supposed to be someone else's job.
Waypoint Delta, bearing 185, descend Angel 15. Disengage.
Ooh, yeah.
Mission accomplished.
And, switch that off. Like the Raphaels are still on patrol out there. So we can pretty much just head back. Easy mission. I mean, depending on what these guys end up throwing at us. Looks like we've got maybe 3 fighters. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, we got 235s, but we're already in we're in optimal striking distance, really. So I think we're going to take advantage of that and pounce on them. Give these fuckers what for. And I'm curious to see how well the F-35 or X-32, as it were, fights against these adversaries. And we got some F-15s coming in to join the fray. And it looks like they're doing work already. Who's launching on him? Oh, is he using those, what are they called? The backfire missiles, I think they're called. Those are like the whams in freaking Ace Combat. Big 29s. We can help should we be needed. Okay. I think we saved a lot of missiles for the F-15, so they're able to just kind of AMRAAM spam their way through. Yeah. I think we're done here. So really the hardest part now is going to be landing. Oh, where are we at? 16,000 feet. The visibility's near 0, so. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. I almost half tempted to just cheat and what's the word I'm looking for? Use the hover feature to land. Okay, there we go. We've got just enough visibility that we might be able to get this to work. Fortunately, this aircraft's pretty easy to land in, so I'm not too worried about that. We can start and stop and all that as needed. Which we're gonna have to do. We are right on top of that runway. Are we still on top of the runway? I have no... Oh, yep, yes we are. This is disastrous.
Welcome home.
But we made it. Thanks to the VTOL capabilities of the X-32 Bravo. God, did we actually land on a proper runway? Oh, I have my brake on. You're my little noisemaker. Oh, good, he's turning off. Alright, so we could probably wait for our wingman to land, and then we can call it a good mission. It's a good thing they don't take landing grades on us here. So I'm pretty sure I would have had a bad one. Okay, airspeed 0. And our wingman's coming in for a landing. I think. Oh, he might be stuck in the pattern if there's No, he's coming in now. Okay. Yeah, you can see the Tigers patrolling. It looks like the F-15s... Yep, they're starting to come in for their landings. Watch yourself, Mr. Truck. So, if we look for our wingman... He's down on the ground. Ah, there. I can just barely make him out. Now, is he gonna stay parked? That's a negative. He is gone and flown off, so... At least... Or did he? Well, maybe that was a Tiger. Oh, well, in any case, I think our mission is done here, so let's end it here. Debrief. Parnu Air Base. Date August 30th. Mission short supply. Resolution success. Great work busting the hulls of those supply ships. We're putting the hurt on Ivan and he's beginning to feel it. I think he's been feeling it for a while, but... So we took no damage. Our wingman took 72% from those backfire AAs. But we destroyed both Olekma supply ships. We had a Su-35 to our credit, and our wingman has, I think, a Su-35 to his as well. Or no, those might have been Su-27s. He might have a Su-35, but I think mine's a Su-27. And we have the 2 supply ships to our credit. All of our harpoons hit, and one of our 2 AMRAAMs hit. So we never really got close enough to use the Sidewinders. Our wingman had 2 out of 3 hit, so maybe 2 AMRAAMs and a Sidewinder, or 1 AMRAAM, or 2 AMRAAMs or 1 AMRAAM and a Sidewinder, I'm thinking. Air to ground, he did launch 2 missiles. The last one failed because I kill stole from him. And as far as us, we had 1 missile launch on us that failed. and our wingman had 2 on him that both hit. So looks like I was kind of right to, like, we didn't actually need most of that jamming equipment. We could have flown without it and been fine, I think. I wasn't expecting to have so much air cover, because that's pretty unusual for us to have that, especially since, you know, we're in the late campaign now, and they were putting us in the Air Force again. So I was thinking, you know, okay, now the real game begins. But no, that was a pretty easy mission. I guess American aircraft just make the mission that much easier, so. In any case, that should seal the deal on Estonia quite nicely, and then we can move on to, I believe, Latvia, if we haven't already liberated her. So I feel this campaign's going to draw to a close, which that's going to be a big moment, I think, finishing all the single-player campaigns that ship with the game. But we'll get to that bridge when we come to it. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and stay safe out there, and we'll see you then.